Good morning, everybody. How's everybody holding up? How was the new moon in Aquarius for you yesterday? Let me know in the comments below. For me, it was a bit of a oof. The dream catcher certainly worked, brought up a load from the subconscious that I spent the day getting more insight around and everything. And a way forward has presented itself. So all good, but you know, energetically it feels like something's coming up and coming out, which is good, but you know, not very comfortable. But yay. Okay, so we have some astrology today. So it's the 2nd of the 2nd, 2022. Lots and lots of twos. Today is a popular day to celebrate Imbolc. Imbolc is one of the 4 crossfire festivals in between the equinoxes and the solstices. Imbolc represents the beginning of spring, first signs of spring, snowdrops and things just poking their heads up from sort of the still very cold and in some cases frozen earth, the first signs of the return of Mother Earth. In Greek myth, it was when Persephone returns from the underworld back to her mother Demeter, and in her joy at being reunited with her daughter Demeter, Mother Earth sort of brings forth energy to restore nature to its growth and abundance cycle. Astrological Imbolc, which is when the sun is at 15 degrees of Aquarius, will actually be tomorrow, 20:51 from the UK, so tomorrow evening. So you can celebrate today going into tomorrow, or you can celebrate today, or you can celebrate tomorrow. It doesn't really matter. I'm going all the way through to the 4th, started last Saturday on the 29th, and I'm going through on a week's journey of retreat and transitioning with ritual and meditation and things like that. The moon this morning will move into Pisces, when it will then form a sextile with Mars and a conjunction to Jupiter. So it may be time to start to get on with the work of the big plans and the big ideas that have been coming up this past few days. You may not feel altogether ready because we're still waiting for Mercury to station direct, which is going to happen tomorrow or Friday, depending where you are. In the UK, it's going to happen on Friday, and that is really the last pause and portal as we move out in and forward motion again. There's other astrology that's coming in sort of really from tomorrow through till the full moon, but I'll come back to that tomorrow and talk more about it. So for today, let's get on and do some cards. Okay, I'm going to use Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Okay, so 2nd of February 2022, what do we need to know for today, please? Messages from Spirit for the collective for the 2nd of the 2nd, 2022. What do we need to know? Oops. Oh, that's nice. Got soulmates coming out. One of the nicest cards in the deck. What do we need to know for today? Well, that's actually making me think of Imbolc with the 2 penguins. The landscape can still be very cold and frozen and winter-like, but we see the first signs of spring, and it fills our hearts with love, as we know that we're on our way to, spring and then summer. The days are getting longer. At this point, they're already really noticeable. There seems to be sort of, on good days, good clear days, an hour, it feels like an hour that the sun's coming up earlier, and up to an hour at in the evening before sort of it starts getting dusk. I'm certainly noticing more time to sort of get on with things that need light, like paintings and doing my readings and things. Getting up, feeling more inclined to get up earlier in the morning. The sun being up earlier. So yes, definitely feeling the changes. So at the bottom of the deck, round and round, cyclic nature of the universe, of the year. Okay, the wheel's forever turning. We have peace. Just going to put these on the mystical shaman cards for this week. And then all that glitters. Okay. And then the other card that wanted to come out was Come to the Edge. Okay, so yeah, as I said with the soulmates card, it was making me think of Imbolc. It's still very cold and wintry. Penguins from the Antarctic. But our first sort of signs of spring, I don't know about you, but it certainly makes my heart leap, and that feeling of better days being ahead of us. So yeah, definitely it's very spring-like. With the turning of the year, constant evolution and revolution around the sun, come into peace with everything, and then all that glitters. You may have had things coming up yesterday with the new moon in Aquarius, and especially because Mercury's not going to go direct until Friday, and so he's very, very still at the moment. It's hardly moving at all as it draws to a stop before appearing from the Earth to turn directions and go forward. So we're still in retrograde. Even when planets go forward, you still have their shadow period. And Mercury doesn't come out of its shadow period until something like the 24th of February. Venus, because it's a slower moving planet than Mercury, it will not come out of a shadow period until the 1st of March. So although we might be getting, the energy is turning forward, and there could be things coming in, offers and things like that, and new seeds to plant and new things to manifest, new offers coming in, it may be worth taking time to consider them rather than jumping straight away onto the first thing that comes along, because it may not be the right thing for you. It may be all shiny and glossy is the word I want to say. I'm not sure that's really the right word I mean. But you're drawn to it, especially if you're feeling like me, like just everything's been held back, and there's a part of me that is like desperate to get moving forward and get on with the doing of the year. but this is warning against jumping at the first thing. These two feel very closely connected to me, both in the colours that's going on, very bluey, greyy energy, some pink in come to the edge, but all the red hearts and things like that. Checking in with your heart before jumping at the first thing that comes along. We've also got lots of hearts here. Really, really connect to your heart first before dashing out of the gate. And jumping on the first thing. We often do that because we think if we don't do it now, we're going to miss the opportunity. But if it's the right thing for you, it will come round again. Okay, even if sort of you're unsure the first time, or even the second time, or the third time, if that's something that is meant for you, cannot be taken away. Okay, so let's do some cards. I'm really drawn to the Line Striders Day. Just the artwork, I feel an affinity with the artwork for today. It was really cool in me. So let's do some cards. Okay, whoops. Feeling a bit inflexible just there. Okay, let's see, what do we need to know for today? The 2nd of February 2022. Messages from Spirit for the collective. What do we need to know? What's going on today? Can you give us any more insight into these cards, these oracle cards that have come out? What do we need to know? What does Spirit need to tell or want to tell humanity, tell the collective, that we need to know for today? Okay, so let's see. So for the 3rd day running, we have the Ace of Pentacles come out. On the 31st, it came out in the What's Working for Us position. Yesterday, it came out in the What's Working Against Us position. Today, it's coming out in the middle of the spread, the significator. Then we've got the World, the Hierophant, the Page of Wands, Six of Swords, Page of Swords, Justice, the Four of Cups, and then at the bottom, Nine of Swords and the Two of Wands. Okay, so where we find ourselves, the Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity and an opening is here for us. Okay. That's not to say we need to take it, but there's an opportunity. Only we can weigh up whether it's something that's worth taking or not. But I would say spend some time considering before leaping in. Okay. Also, with the bunny and the what looks like daffodils or something, the yellow flowers, that feels very spring-like, new beginnings to me. Okay. The Moon card position, the subconscious mind, our intuition, our emotions, what's coming up from the depths, what's just out of sight that we can't see. We have the World. Something is coming to completion, an ending. Within the World card, you have the 4 fixed signs: Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. And that's jumped out at me today because tomorrow being astrological Imbolc, when the sun is at the middle, at 15 degrees of Aquarius, in the middle of Aquarius. And just it feels like something is important about that in this ending and completion cycle. Okay, but it's good that we've got endings, we've got opportunities. The Mercury card, which is our mind, and our thinking, our instinct, intelligence, intellect, communication, information, the details, self-expression as well. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant can be tradition and commitment. It can also be a bridge between the physical world and the spirit world. We've got the keys, unlocking something. There was a key up here in soulmates. Okay, possibly as we bring things to an end, we get the key to open a new opportunity. A key to liberate ourselves, to free ourselves from what we are completing. We have a bear. Bears coming out of hibernation. Another spring symbol. Maybe we're waking up in the dawn. A new day is dawning. Okay. The Venus card, which is our values around love and money and romance and relationship and beauty and harmony and balance in our lives, creativity and fertility. We have the Page of Wands, new inspiration coming in as we connect to our heart. Heart's really important, and from yesterday's reading, asking spirit or the ancestors or your guides to bring up from the subconscious whatever you needed to heal your heart, whatever you needed to know to heal your heart, and to catch it in the shadow dream catcher. If we've done that and we're connecting back to our heart, new inspiration could be coming up, new things we want to manifest. We've got the sigil for Sagittarius there, we've got eggs, we've got what looks like a dragon in the background. It's all very sort of new creation and fiery energy, and aiming for the stars, but it's eggs, we're still fermenting those inspirations. It's when the eggs crack open and the birth happens that I think we can take those ideas out. But the Sun card, the conscious mind, our core identity, core vitality, inner strength, what we shine out into the world. We have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is about moving from a difficult situation to a calmer, more conducive situation. We had this yesterday. This card, this was in the place of the significator yesterday. The bird flying away with its nest, with the eggs in. We're carrying our eggs to where they're going to, but the eggs aren't hatching yet. Too early yet for the eggs to hatch. The eggs, I think, will be hatching probably at spring equinox, when we move out of the dark half of the year into the light half of the year. But we're being helped towards that. And then the Mars card, how we take action, ambition, will, drive, determination, fortitude and things, doing creativity. We've got the Page of Swords, another page, and another very young energy, new energy. We've got letters coming in, information coming in, communication from somebody that is going to help this journey and this inspiration. Okay. Could be from the person that's going to help you move to calmer waters. Jupiter position, what's working for us, good luck, good fortune, hope, opportunity, expansiveness, truth, justice, freedom. We've got justice. This is a rebalancing, coming back into balance, a weighing up, balancing, clarity, and the sword of justice, cutting away what no longer serves us. Getting clear on what it is that we're going to be taking forward. And the thing that's just jumped out at me is the purple in both of these cards. This is divine inspiration. This is spiritual energy and spirituality, coming from your higher self, coming from source. But something comes in that will spark this transition. The Saturn card of what's working against us, obstacles, limitations, restrictions, responsibilities, commitments. We've got the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about being like in an emotional neutral place, or being stuck in the mundane. Being stuck in the mundane and not seeing the divine inspiration or the divine message coming through. So you miss it. May come round again. As we were saying up here with the round and round card, that we don't have to jump on things straight away if we're not sure about them. Then the cards at the bottom that came out, the Nine of Swords, the anxiety and worry and being awake at 4 o'clock in the morning card. In here we've got a fox, a sneaky fox, not seeing what's going on, or keeping an eye out to see what's going on with the fox, but not worrying about things. If we keep one eye open, we will see what's going on. And then that leads to the Two of Wands. Okay, the Two of Wands is about prospecting, looking at the possibilities, weighing up your options. Often there's a merchant figure stood between two wands with a globe in his hand, looking out to sea where a galleon ship is going by. And it's about looking out into the world, what you want to create. So again, we're still looking out at what we want to create. We don't have to rush out at the first idea. Okay, and again, we've got more spring energies, hares and flowers. It feels like possibly the energy is going to be really big between now and spring equinox. And it feels like we're gathering all this together. We're waking up from hibernation, bringing that winter cycle to a close, despite what the weather might be doing outside over the next few months. But yes, we're waking up, we're coming out of hibernation, and messages and inspirations are coming in. And we're contemplating and growing these inspirations, ready to birth them possibly, I would imagine, at spring equinox, when we come out of the dark side of the year into the light half of the year. So yes, just contemplating them at the moment. Not worrying, oh, if I don't do it now, somebody else is going to do it. Someone's going to steal my idea. Somebody's going to, get there first. If it's something that's really meant for us, it's something only we can do. Nobody else can steal it away from you. And if it's created with love, it's for you. There's no need to panic. Okay, so that's today's reading. I hope that resonated for you. If it did, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. For notifications, please click on the wiggly bell. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the description box, and we can sort that out for you. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.